Welcome everybody, Chris here. Here is our footage from the Christmas Story meet and greet in Indiana. This was not a pleasant experience and didn't really get a lot of footage to make a full video on it, but here it is, and I will discuss a little bit more about it later. Come with us. Alright, so since the parking was really small, there was a lot with a trolley service, which was really cool, and it was off to a good start so far. Alright, 3-hour wait.
Today we're doing a video again. But
We're gonna do a Christmas story?
do a Christmas video. We're going to do a Christmas video. So what is Christmas video starts? On the train. On the road.
Alright.
A train on the road.
It's a trolley? Alright, we are at the Indiana Welcome Center. The rain has stopped. The line is really long. You can get your Ovaltine hot chocolate. They give us a big screen TV to watch all the dry people getting autographs. You can see Schwartz there, Randy, Black Bart. You happy again?
So yesterday he thought I was drinking because of my height. And I told him what is he gonna break?
What's that?
Get the maid. Get the maid also. Bye.
Alright, so that is the end of the footage that we had from the Christmas Story meet and greet. It was not a pleasant experience. Again, probably would have handled it differently. I don't do a lot of meet and greets and stuff, and I kind of was under the impression that it was going to be a little bit different of a situation there. I thought they had limited tickets. I didn't think they were going to be running into problems with cutting the line. They had two different time sections. They had the morning section, and then they had the afternoon section. So I thought they had it all handled, that they could handle the capacity that they were expecting for the event, or they would have cut off the free tickets to the event. And the people that went into the morning took whatever 3 hours or whatever to get through, and then they pushed back all the people that showed up in the afternoon. I showed up a little after my time section started or whatever. So like if I would have been there exactly like at 11 o'clock, probably would have got in no problem. They're just saying right after we got into the heated tent, it was raining. The only reason why we stuck around was because my wife got the Christmas Story poster. And so she ordered this while we were in line. So I felt like I'm like, well, I want my Christmas Story poster. So there was a girl from the event that came through and asked about autographs. And she's like, do you want to buy any autographs? And I was like, no, I don't want to buy any autographs because I already bought autographs online. I had Rob and Schwartz I had autographs for because those were the two that I wanted to see. And Peter's autographs were a lot more expensive than everybody else's and stuff. I wish I would have got Black Bart's autograph because he was probably the coolest person that I met there. So, but anyways, so the girl went through, started letting other people cut the line and stuff. And I thought it was like two groups from getting into the visitor center, and so I wasn't worried or anything. But then they cut the line, you know, a couple minutes before whatever the end of the event was going to be, and the line was really short. I mean, the actors and stuff probably would have only had to stay like an extra hour or something, whatever, to finish off that line. But I didn't expect them to stay all day. I thought they would have cut off the free tickets and stuff, because it was a free event. So, it's like, so you can't get mad. So they cut the line. I was annoyed because I didn't get my poster or whatever, and I paid for autographs and stuff, and I did not want to drive back to Indiana. So everyone's like kind of like storming the door, like well, what are we gonna do? Well, and a lot of the people, didn't pay for autographs and stuff, but I was kind of annoyed. But me and my boy, we didn't eat, so we went over to the Wendy's and got ourselves some food and stuff, and then everybody left. The trolley shuttle took everyone back to their thing, and everything kind of like calmed down or whatnot. And so I went to the door and I'm like, hey, the security guy's like, hey, no, cut the line, and I'm like, hey, can I just talk to somebody that's in charge of this event? Because I'm like, hey, I paid for a poster, I paid for autographs. I'm like, I don't want to come back tomorrow. How do I get my money back? And so the guy, or the girl, I can't remember, but what? I think there was a guy and a girl. They went and got the other guy. They let me jump in the line. Gave me they gave me an autograph pass to meet the little toady, and yeah, you see this kid? He's trying to be adorable here. He's distracting me, but so they did let me in, and I was the last person in line. So the first person in the line was the Black Bart, and I was reading up on all the stunts and stuff and acting and stuff that he's done over the years, and the thing that I thought was very interesting was that he was like the lead stunt person or whatever on Jeremy O'Connell's TV show My Secret Identity. So it's like I started talking to him, and he was all like, oh, yeah, the sparks on the shoes, I invented that thing, when he was hitching on the back of the car and stuff, and oh my God, I could have talked to that guy all day. But he was the first person, I was the last person in line, and I was like, well, I guess I gotta move on and stuff, and, get the autographs that I paid for. This little kid is so distracting right now, but, and get the autographs that I paid for, and get out of there, get my movie poster, and I really wish I would have paid for his autograph, but they gave me the guy, it's the Grover Dill, so they gave me the Grover Dill one for free for waiting, then the Schwartz. Loved him in the toy. Talked to him a little bit about the toy. And then R.D. Rob was talking to him about 8 days a week. And they also gave me an extra one for the girl elf. The head elf, Patty. So the male elf was kind of annoying. So I definitely did not really want his. He went outside when everybody was in line and He's like, hurry up, kids, the store's closing. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, dude, everyone's been sitting here for 3 hours. I don't think you want to antagonize them with that line, because they want you guys to hurry up so they can get in and see it. And the fact that it was raining, we were going to not do it. They're like, nah, it's going to rain. We're not going to go. But since I paid for that poster, and then I started paying for the autographs because I don't do autographs often, and I'm like, man, I would love to film in there. And then they're like, oh no, they don't want you to film in there. And I was like, well, what's really the point other than to get a little selfie with them or get a physical autograph, which you know sits on a shelf. Doesn't really do much, but got to meet him. I really want to meet Zach Ward. He was one of the people that wasn't there because I think most of the movies Zach's been in are way better than the movie list for all the other guys and stuff. I just watched Blood Rain 2, where he's Billy the Kid as a vampire, which was pretty hilarious. But Zach Ward, loved him in Titus, Titus's brother, and a bunch of other stuff he did. I actually did not wait to meet Peter because his line was actually still kind of long. Like all the other actors, there was no one in their line anymore because I was the last person in the line, and everyone's like, okay, we're all done. They're all just kind of sitting around there, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, dude, there's probably about 20 more people in that line. You could have made their day if you would just let those people in. But they cut the line. Peter still had like 10 people in his line. He's being, super friendly. But I decided, I've had enough. I've seen him. It's surprising how short everybody is. Schwartz is like super short. The Grover Dill guy was really short too, and Peter wasn't really that tall, and it's really surprising after you meet everybody when you don't think 5'10", 5'11" is what I'm at is actually tall. So it sucked. It was awesome, but it sucked. I'm glad that I did the video before where I got to see all the window displays and stuff, and Hammond Visitor Center's got a really cool thing happening. The gift shop's amazing. Check it out if you want to go if they do another one of these Christmas story events. I don't know, maybe it'd be better at a Comic-Con or something like that where you're expecting to wait in line forever, pay. I don't know. It was so weird. It was like you paid extra money for the VIP and you were supposed to cut the line or something, but they all just funneled you all into the same line. And then, supposedly, once you got into the door, then the VIP thing was supposed to let you cut the line. I don't know if I didn't understand or if we're just being told the wrong stuff by the security or the crowd control people because they weren't letting people, go to the door. And it was like, if I paid for the VIP thing, you better be letting me in. I don't want to wait in line for all the people that just kind of want to, see them. And I was kind of hoping that it was kind of going to be done where you would see all the actors and stuff, kind of, sitting up there. It'd been cool if they did like a little panel, little question, or whatever, because they were having the mashed potato eating contest and stuff. So I was kind of thinking it was maybe have like a little stage area or something where people talk a little bit about the movie and a little history about the movie. Would I do it again? No. I saw that Zach Ward did Sergeant Red's comic book store up in Detroit that I didn't even know was up there when we went up to Frankenmuth and the Henry Ford Museum. Next time, we're definitely going to go to Sergeant Red's comic book store, and I guess they had a meet and greet with Zach Ward there, which might have been better because we love collectibles and we love Zach. So I wish we would have known about that. It might have been a more enjoyable experience because we didn't really get to explore Frankenmuth, and we kind of oversaturated the Henry Ford Museum, but we still have the membership for it, and it's a good time up there. There's a lot of good places to eat up there in Detroit, and we've not really gone into Detroit much. So, but anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This is February, and haven't really been pushing out a lot of the footage and stuff that I've been recording. Um, just just didn't have enough footage of talking or anything like that to make it interesting. But this is the Christmas story thing in February. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you made it this far. Thank you.